Hello, everyone, and welcome to Living in Faith. I am your host, Giovanna Tartarone.
And I am Pablo Sanchez. Thank you, Gigi.
Hello, welcome, everyone. In today's show, we're going to be talking about the power of desire and faith. You know, you have dreams. We all have dreams. We all have goals. But are they really burning desires? Do you really want that dream to come true? And this is what we're going to talk about today because we understand that desire is really a gift that you are receiving something, right, from God. It's a gift that you need to go after with full faith. So let's talk about that burning desire that we receive, Pablo, and how important it is to
Wow.
honor it.
I am honored to be here, Gigi. Wow. The desire for me is truly a gift from God.
Yeah.
When I talk about that desire being a gift from God, is saying is that if you have a desire, that's something that God has set for you.
Yeah.
Now, what brings it about is your faith. Now,
And action. Let's not forget action, but yes, faith for sure. That comes first.
so then, but then how is it, we all have desires. Let's call desire, let's give it a wish. Let's give it something that I want. I want to have love in my life. I want to have a new job. What is it? Whatever it is that you have been asking God for. If you have that desire, if you have that illusion that vision that you wanted, this and that, God has already given it to you. He said, it's here, it's ready for you to take. Now, what happens here is, in order for you to get it right away, you need to have that burning desire. But that burning desire, what does that mean, Pablo? What does that mean?
Go ahead, Pablo. What does it mean?
It means that it has to be backed up by faith. Let's join the two of them. It has to be backed up by faith. How bad do you want it? You have to back it up with emotion. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you're saying apply the emotion, right? So it's applied faith.
Yes, it is an applied faith, apply the emotion towards the desire that you want. Now, one thing that's also pretty clear to me is that. And I can repeat this over and over again because it has happened. This past week, this just happened to me. Just before I went to sleep, I actually the way you bring a desire to reality is you have to really apply auto suggestions. You have to be thinking about it. Auto suggestions is a way that you're praying, asking God for whatever it is that you want. And believe me, it really, really does work. The more detail that you give to your desire, your dream, what it is that you want, the more detail that you give it, and you keep thinking about it during the day. Some people, they do 2-3 times a day. But if you think about it all day long, and you go to sleep thinking about it, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to dream about it. You're going to dream about it, and then before you know it, when you actually wake up, it will be right there. It will be in front of you. That's the law of attraction, if you want to call it that. But that's exactly what happened. What happened to me?
Attracted. Let me back up a little bit. You attracted resources, people, and things you needed to make that desire come to reality.
Completely. But for me, that's something that I have been able to do for myself time and time again. Now, when I do it by myself, I cannot transfer my dawn to you. However, you can learn how to do it because as coaches from Napoleon Hill, you can actually teach someone how to do this. And the tools that we give them is doing auto suggestion, doing affirmations, applying faith to anything that we do now. When we talk about now, so one, the wish that we're talking about, I'm calling it a thing, a desire. That's what we have. Think about this. Anything that you can think about, right? Let's say,
use me as an example. I want to be a singer.
You want to be a singer.
I want to sing, yes. So that's my wish.
Well, now if you want to do that, then the first thing that I would do is I would create a mastermind with the singers that I would the music that I like, who it is that I want. That would be my mastermind. And then next you know, I'll be listening to that music, and then before you know, you'll be going to sleep thinking about it. Next you know, you might even come up with your own number one song, right? That's one way of doing it, and that desire could be in a way that you can even cry to God and ask Him to give that to you, however you want. And next thing you know, a producer might see you. You might be doing a little gig somewhere, and next thing you know, somebody's there. They said, "This is it," and that's how God works in bringing any desire that you have to fruition.
So you must believe.
You must definitely believe
Hmm.
what it is about this burning desire is you have to know that it's already been created. It's already yours. It
It's
is
already
it is
here.
really yours, but but you have to show God how badly you want it. How do you show God how badly you want it? Well, you can start praying for it. God, if you grant me this wish, right? I'm gonna make all these people happy. Or if you want, you can put it in dollar terms. If you do this, I'm gonna donate this money to this orphanage or whomever it is I want to do. I'm gonna help my sister. I'm gonna help my brother, my son, my daughter. I'm gonna do all of these things. When you combine it like that, it is completely amazing. Now, I believe that Rockefeller, right? Rockefeller, he became a billionaire at 31. By age 53, he was holding 90% of the petroleum throughout the world. But at 53, he started losing his health. He went bald, and they only gave him 1 month to live. Now, I believe that Rockefeller asked God for health. Within that 1 month, he brought in his lawyers, his accountants, everybody over there, and he decided that he was going to donate all of his holdings. When he started giving, it is said that his health started coming back to him. And Rockefeller lived to be over 90 years old just because he did. They gave him 1 week.
Hmm.
1 week. So definitely, you can ask God anything. I believe that he asked for health, but then he said, "I'm willing. If you give me health, I will do this." So it's that kind of an exchange, a conversation that you have with God, and you say,
Yeah.
if you grant this to me, this is how many people I will help. Now, amazingly enough, whether some people know it or not, but Rockefeller, when he started giving, they discovered penicillin, another drugs that have helped all of humanity. Imagine that. Imagine that. God
Mm.
used Rockefeller to create formulas that was going to save the world like that. But that did not happen just like that. He had to go through the fact that he was about to die before he received all of that. So, really, for anybody that is listening right now,
Mm.
it doesn't matter your situation. God will use your situation. He will use you. He will use you so he can show you that God is here with us. He lives with us, and he's going to use you to show a big miracle on you. Do not give up in any of your dreams. Any of your dreams, whatever you want. Want to be a singer, Gigi? You're a singer.
Well, I just thought about you get tested, right? But that's what you're saying. You
Yes.
get tested. This is the way God, by using you, you're getting tested to see how much faith you have.
See, the faith is you really have to believe that
Yeah.
yes, you have to show God that yes, this is mine. That's what the faith is all about. We can go through and I can do the faith on 1, 2, 3. I can do about Abraham and Sarah and show everyone how when everything begins, any wish that you might have, you have doubts at the very beginning. Is this really for me? But I have never really sung. I mean, I have never even done an audition. And and do you really think I can sing? Right? That's the
Yeah.
doubt at the beginning. Next, you start taking singing lessons, and then wow.
But how bad do you really want that desire? Is it a burning desire? And that's what we teach, right? Is it a real? It's a burning desire. I mean, I had a burning desire to complete college. Like I wanted to have the degree, and I did whatever it took to go to school at night. I was working full time, and I went to school at night to achieve, you know, the degrees. Like nothing was going to stop me, right?
What you describe right now, other people see it as a goal, right? Is a
Yes,
goal. Is a
sure.
goal that you want to have. How strong is that goal? How
Hmm.
strong is your desire to obtain that? What is it going to do that to you? Well, if I'm talking to God, God, if you let me become a CPA, I'm gonna help my daughters. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put them through college, and I'm gonna buy their houses. I'm gonna do all of these things, and then my future grandson is gonna have a golden spoon in his mouth. What do you think about that? See,
Well, you're giving it away, so you're going to be taken care of, right?
yes,
Hmm.
I explained about Rockefeller, right? But
Yeah,
then you can also talk about Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie,
sure.
he came from Scotland. He used to work in the mines in Pennsylvania, right?
Hmm.
Next you know, he started reading books, blah, blah, blah. And then we have so many lessons from him. But it's another example of someone that had a burning desire to become a billionaire, and then he asked God, "Give this to me, and then I'll spend the rest of my life giving the money away," which is exactly what he did.
And
He
so did Napoleon Hill, if you really think about it, right?
And he continues to give. They continue to
Right.
give.
Hmm.
They, uh,
Yeah.
he built over 3,000 public libraries. The only
Hmm.
condition is that it should be free for everybody. Because
And let's not forget to mention the fact that here it is in Wise, Virginia, where the foundation lives, how they're giving back to college, the University of Wise, right? They're taking and giving his work away, scholarship to students to learn about the principles of success. So it's something that always keeps giving, right? Never ends.
Gigi, now
Mm,
you talk about giving away the principles of success and everything. Imagine that what you're giving away is you're teaching young people to learn, to live, with goals, to live on purpose. To
that's
live
right.
on
That's
purpose from the very beginning, to teach them that how you can apply the principles of success,
right. Hmm.
and if you apply them, how you can achieve every single one of them, any dream that you have. And then what happens is, once you do it the first time, that's what happened with Napoleon Hill also. He
Yeah.
applied the principles of success. Is, hey, I can really do this. Oh my God. And then he did it again and again. And then his job was really to document it so that we can all learn from it and we can all apply it. And now, see, talking about burning desire, the very first thing that we're
Yeah.
talking about, that's exactly what happened with we have presidents that have hundreds of people have gone on to become millionaires. Millionaires. That was the desire. The desire was to become a millionaire. They all became millionaires. They all follow the principles of success. Everything begins with a burning desire. Everything. Everything.
Absolutely.
And it's
Absolutely.
all about setting clear goals for yourself. The goal is a desire, is a dream, is a job, is a boyfriend, is a girlfriend, whatever you want it to be.
And be
What you
persistent
want?
and never give
How
up.
badly do you want it? How
Hmm.
badly do you want it? And then if it's a relationship, how badly do you want it? Now, over there, just to talk a little bit, you have to apply the 80-20 rule, right? You might have 80%, the other 20%, you're not gonna have. Now, nobody's gonna have 100% of everything, right? Right.
Right.
So you have to learn to give and take and know exactly where you're gonna willing to give in. But that's the with that desire. But getting back to this desire, the faith is really applied faith. I will help you get through anything that you wish. When you
You
talk,
don't see obstacles, right? When you are actually staying focused and going after your goals, um, you don't see obstacles. You see those opportunities first, and that's the beauty of all this, right?
Gigi, I love working with you because I can. It's like playing tennis sometimes because yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
completely. All of those obstacles, those are not obstacles, but opportunities for growth, to learn from our
Yeah.
experiences, be able to move on. And what I have learned in my life right here, whenever I have an obstacle or whenever I go down, anything like that, I love it. I love it. I get so happy because I know that I'm this closer to getting what I want. And it works. It really, really works. I'm this closer to getting what I want, and I get so happy when that happens. And I do, and I get happy with everybody also.
Awesome. Oh, well, of course, right? Because you transfer that wonderful energy
Hmm.
to everyone around you, and you lift everybody up. So so when your dreams come true, when you are, living on purpose, and you're spreading all the good energy from living on purpose because you're helping others, right? So it makes this world a better place. And if you are not living on purpose, then put in some faith, and know that there's gifts out there that you have to share with the world, and be focused, right? Have a plan.
No, when you live on, the best thing is that when you live on purpose, you really have to ask God what your purpose is here in life. Once
Yeah,
you do that and you're aligned with His goals, it can, miracles will happen.
absolutely.
Desires of your heart will be handed to you.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so we need to switch over because our friends need to hear everything that you just said in Spanish.
Muy buenas, buenos días, buenas tardes. Yo aprecio mucho a Giovanna aquí porque ella es la que está abriendo a nosotros un canal para poder practicar en español. Bueno, el canal se llama Viviendo en Fe. En este momento estamos hablando de un deseo. El deseo lo estamos llevando, sea un deseo por el amor, por un trabajo, por lo que usted desee, ese deseo. Cualquier deseo que usted tenga, ese deseo se dice que Dios le ha dado ese deseo. Y si le ha dado ese deseo, es porque ese deseo ya está creado y ese deseo es suyo. Ahora, pero Pablo, yo he estado deseando esto por tanto tiempo y todavía no lo he recibido. Ayúdame. Bueno, aquí tener el deseo es una cosa, pero la otra cosa es que cuando viene el deseo está ahí, ese es suyo. Pero Dios no le ha dicho que va a ser fácil. ¿Okay? Usted va a tener suficientes pruebas ahí para ver si de veras ese deseo, usted quiere ese deseo. Cuando sucede eso, ahí lo que pasa, ahí cuando hacemos eso, estamos buscando que usted tenga ese deseo que sea un deseo muy, muy ardiente. ¿Qué quiere decir ardiente? Ardiente quiere decir que cuánto usted lo quiere, cuánto usted lo quiere. ¿Y cómo es que nosotros podemos coger ese deseo y decirle a Dios, esto de a veras lo quiero? Bueno, yo por mi parte, yo me he vuelto muy bueno con esto. Pues yo me paso pensando en mi deseo todo el día, me paso pensando y eventualmente cuando me voy a dormir, sigo pensando en el deseo. Cuando uno hace un hábito de prácticamente pedirle a Dios todo constantemente por ese deseo, uno se va a dormir. Ahí usted tiene una oportunidad de hablar con su subconsciente. Su subconsciente, aquí estamos nosotros conscientes. La mente, tenemos aquí la mente consciente y tenemos el resto que es la subconsciente. Pero la mayoría de nosotros nada más usamos el 5% de nuestra subconsciente. Entonces lo que queremos hacer es, queremos entrarnos un poquito más a la subconsciente porque nuestra subconsciente tiene de todo. Es una maravilla, pero es un archivo que nosotros no le usamos. Entonces, aquí, sea usted, a sus amigos y todos, cuéntenle lo que les estoy diciendo. Nosotros tenemos el poder de activar a nuestra subconsciente y pedirle a esa subconsciente cualquier cosa que nosotros creamos. Lo que pasa es que nosotros ni sabemos de eso y nosotros no sabemos pedir a la subconsciente. Entonces nosotros nada más estamos así, oh, como no sé de eso, yo estoy tranquilo, no tengo nada que hacer. Pero no es así. Usted tiene el poder de pedirle a Dios cualquier cosa que usted desee. Dios vive dentro de nosotros. Es ahí, en esta subconsciente, que usted entra ahí cuando está soñando y se pone a decirle, papito Dios, yo de veras quiero esto, lo necesito. Si tú me lo das, yo voy a coger y voy a ayudar a esta persona, a mi mamá, a mi papá, a mis hijos, como sea, eso es lo que voy a hacer. Pues dicho, yo hablé del señor Rockefeller. Johnny Rockefeller, él a la edad de 31 ya era un billonario. A la edad de 53, él tenía el 90% del petróleo en todo el mundo. Era el multibillonario de esa época. Pero a los 53, sus médicos le dijeron que nada más tenía un mes para vivir. Entonces, esta es mi versión. Yo digo que él, porque dice que cuando sucedió eso, Rockefeller trajo a todos sus abogados, a sus contadores para que vengan acá, y él dijo que yo voy a regalar todo lo que yo tengo. Voy a regalar todo lo que yo tengo, que eso es lo que él quería hacer. Mi versión, yo digo que aparte de eso, él se puso a pedirle a Dios que le restaure su salud. Y que por intercambio de darle su salud, él iba a coger su dinero e iba a regalarlo así a todo el mundo. Y eso fue lo que este señor hizo. Ese señor cogió y entregó todo su dinero. Por parte de él se descubrió la penicilina y otras cosas que han servido para restaurar la vida a mucha gente. Imagínense esto. Dios usó a un señor que le habían dado un mes para vivir, para usarlo, para enseñar que para Dios nada es difícil. Nada es difícil para Dios. Ahí está. Le usó a un señor que con los médicos tenía solamente un mes para vivir. Y el Señor cuando empezó a dar, dicen que la salud de él se empezó a recuperarse. Cada vez que estaba dando, se recuperaba. Que este señor llegó a vivir más de 93 años. Ese es Dios. Para él nada es difícil. Y aquí también nosotros tenemos oyentes que tal vez están así, con un poquito falta de fe. Pero ¿por qué no habla con Dios y le dice, papito Dios, si usted me da esto es lo que yo voy a hacer? Hágalo para que vea. Nos están dando un gran ejemplo. No fue alguien de un pueblito chiquito. Nos dieron a Rockefeller. Estaba muerto. ¿Y qué pasó? Dios le usó a él para enseñarle que para él todo es posible. ¿Por qué la gente no hablan de este ejemplo? Ese es Dios trabajando aquí en este momento. De igual manera hizo con el señor Andrew Carnegie. El señor Andrew Carnegie viene acá de Scotland, trabaja en las minas en Pensilvania, y este señor audazmente le pide a Dios que le haga un millonario. De la nada. ¿Por qué? Porque quiero. Pero le hace el trato con él. Otro trato le hace con Dios, que si le hace millonario, va a entregar su dinero así de la misma manera que lo recibió. Este señor hizo más de 3,000 bibliotecas públicas. Entregó su dinero. Aquí en Nueva York, en el año 1800, no había nada. Era puro montañas. Él hizo toda la Quinta Avenida. Tenemos todos los museos. Los museos fueron hechos y entregados por este señor. Tenemos el Carnegie Hall aquí. Él trajo acá todo esto de Europa. Otra vez, cualquier cosa que usted desea, eso es suyo. Usted puede hablar con Dios, le puede decir, papito Dios, si tú me das esto es lo que yo voy a hacer con eso. Y papito Dios le va a entregar porque quiere usarnos a nosotros como ejemplos de para Él todo es posible. Para Él todo es posible. Okay?
Everything is possible. Everything is possible, right?
Everything. Like I said, I don't know why people don't talk about this huge miracle, how God used Rockefeller with with his poor health as a way of showing, hey, I am right here. Just pray for me and I will give it to you. He did not use somebody in the ghetto or anything like that. He used Rockefeller. Rockefeller, he's 53, given 1 month to live. And then as he started giving, his health started coming back to him.
It's amazing. I actually want to run a quick commercial, and we'll be right back, especially regarding burning desire. We'll be right back, everyone.
Now, the vast majority, approximately 95% of the people of all countries, go around and around without aim or purpose. They drift with the circumstances of life, good or bad.
A drifter is one who permits himself to be influenced and controlled by circumstances outside of his own mind.
Whereas the successful individuals create their own circumstances and ride them to victory.
When you're on purpose, you're living on purpose. You will never quit if you have a real purpose.
A burning desire to be and to do is the starting point from which the dreamer must take off. But what I have done has been recorded, it's been tested, it's being taken to a free world, and it's going to benefit millions of people who are not yet born.
And it's going to benefit millions of people who are not yet born. We're some of those people. That we're spreading this to the world. As your awareness grows, the doubt is gone, so that you can manifest whatever it is your heart desires. Isn't that beautiful?
So I wanted to play that to emphasize the fact that the starting point of any goal, any dream you have, has to be a burning desire for you to achieve that goal. You must have a burning desire and faith. So your last words to share with the audience, Pablo, as we take it to a landing?
Yes. With respect to your faith, you really have to believe within yourself that it's already yours. If you believe it's already yours, before you know it, it will be yours. That's really a thing. God has never let you down, and He's not going to start doing it right now. He wants to use us as an example of what He can do.
Beautiful. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. And until next time, have a good evening. Thank you, Pablo, for joining me.
Thank you, Gigi. Thank you so much.
And we'll see everyone next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.